My name is Connor Hopkins.
And I'm Brendan Jacobs.
We founded G.H.O.S.T in late 2009. Our birthday's Halloween. Time for G.H.O.S.T. We decided.
Yeah.
So Halloween.
We actually spent Halloween last year going to see Paranormal Activity 2 when it came out.
We're ghost nerds.
Very much.
Anyway, we founded G.H.O.S.T after having some pretty intense experiences when we were a little bit younger. Not too much.
And actually, and actually a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but a lot of people you might not suspect but have a lot of stories about paranormal and about paranormal experiences, and once you talk to them, they really open up about it.
Basically, so we got case manager, we got tech manager, we got our field investigators, we got our out-of-field researchers and our in-field researchers. We have people that help us, like my grandpa, he helped us sometimes, but he's been a lot of help for us the last couple of years. So our team consists of me and Brendan, and then next down would be Remick. He's also a founder. He founded it with us way back in the day, 2 years ago. He's our tech manager and our case manager, so he's in charge of everything, like tech-wise. And he calls people and get us investigations, and people call him if they want to request an investigation. Then we got Cassie, Clay, Wyatt for investigators, Engage and Avery. Most recent investigation is the Holbrook Hotel. We're still doing that. We got to do our research phase and our night 2 investigation. Our very first investigation was Brendan's house. There was some demonic stuff there, and we didn't really have any equipment. We had a little digital camera. We had some disposable film cameras. We had one tape recorder at some point, and then we had a little $20 infrared security camera that we hooked up to a VCR,
Along with a pair of earphones.
In the summer of 6th and 7th grade, I think that was 2 years ago, we just moved to a new apartment in Auburn, California, and one day I was just walking my dog and we found this old house in the woods. So I was like, me and my brother just joked around and we called it the haunted house. We never really thought anything of it because we just called it the haunted house. My friends asked me, is that house really haunted? I'm like, no, it's not haunted. We just called it that because it's a creepy old house. So one day I'm walking my dog up there, and I just get this weird feeling, and I just see this shadow. It's probably like 3 to 5 feet tall, and it just sit there with such a hooded figure. And then I saw my dog, and my dog just bolted it back. So I was like, okay, this isn't bad, or this is bad. And like, so I started running, and I was looking behind me, and like, it wasn't floating or walking. It was one place, and then next place, just like a choppy video, like a really bad animation. And then I was running, and I tripped on a barbed wire fence and rolled into the street. And my dog looked back and saw me, but it was kind of cool. She waited for me, but so I just kept running to my house. And by the time I got to my house, I looked back, and there was this like shadow figure in the middle of the road, and it pointed at me, and it went back into the woods. And later that day, I came back with a camera and my neighbor, and we didn't see anything then.
I had my first paranormal experience when I was about 12 years old. I moved in with my dad into a house that was built in 1929. Right when I moved in, I really didn't notice anything. Like, there was some small stuff that you just kind of blow off to something making it happen. But after I met Connor, and maybe a little bit before, I started like looking into the fact that some of it might be paranormal. So that's what really got me like interested in it. And when I heard that Connor had some paranormal experiences of his own, we kind of came together and started this whole foundation. And about my house, like, was probably like one of our first like things that we really took like a lot of time into like investigating paranormally. And what happened was, there was sometimes the sink would turn on, you'd hear furniture moving downstairs, and you would look down, you'd see the scratches from where it was moving. And if I had to say the most haunted places in that whole house was probably the attic, where we actually put some baby powder up there, which is a test that if there's any handprints or footprints or anything in it, it can like maybe like prove that there's something paranormal in your house. And there was like small half handprints kind of in the baby powder, which was something that we were just like baffled by. And I was actually in there doing, we were blessing the house, and I was up in the attic. I was halfway in the attic sitting on a ladder, and we were blessing the house, and well, it was really hard to describe, like, the noise. It was more like a growl would be the best way to put it. Connor was standing in the doorway of the bathroom, and I was blessing the house, or at least just the attic, and we heard this, like, growl, went for about 15 seconds, and the ladder just kind of gave out, and we haven't really had anything happen in the house ever since. For some of the previous things that have happened is, like, we had sinks turn on. We actually had a pair of handprints, like, burnt into the carpet. It would look like a shadow, but it wouldn't go away, and that was probably what got me started into paranormal research.
We spent the night in the National. It wasn't like a legit investigation. The people weren't too friendly there. They're like, oh, there's no ghost here. But we actually got one of our best DVPs there. It was a lady. Like, it wasn't even the night the team was there. Me and my mom were just staying there. That's what inspired us to go. I left my little digital camera in there, put it on video, just pressed record, and walked out. Went to dinner, came back, watched it, and there's a voice. And as soon as I close the door, there's like a voice. It's like, won't you please take me with you? It's creepy. That's one of the really big things. I'm like, okay, I need better equipment. I gotta figure out what this was. And from there, we went to Virginia City. We went to the Washoe Club. We got a pretty good picture there. And then we've done a couple residents, like private residence case. Those are confidential, but some of them are. I don't like to just tell everybody, oh yeah, we went to so-and-so's house. It's kind of important to us. All of these places we've visited and revisited multiple times, so we've got like 30 full investigations, and then probably like another 40 that me and him have gone and just meet some friends with some cameras and just played around. So we've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, we actually accomplished a lot in the 2 years we've been doing this.
Some people are like, there's no such thing as teenage ghost hunters. Actually, this kid approached me at school and he wanted help with something in his house. And he asked his mom, and his mom's like, oh, they do what they do on TV. And he's like, yeah. She's like, wait, they're from your school? There's no such thing as kids that can do that. Only adults can do that. That kind of offended me, but
also,
okay.
A lot of people think what we do is evil and ungodly, which is actually
the opposite.
The exact opposite of what our intentions are. Like, we're both religious people. We're against all, like, satanic ideas or Ouija boards, you know, seances, all that satanic stuff. It just, over the summer we have some big plans. We want to go to Preston Castle. We're going back to the Holbrook Hotel sometime. Actually, I think we're doing that over spring break. We're going to go to the National, hopefully, if they let us bring our cameras in. Virginia City is one that I didn't actually get to attend the last visit when they went, but I guess they caught some really good evidence in Virginia City. The Washoe Club, more particularly, I really wanted to go to. I didn't get to go to that, so hopefully when they revisit that, I'll be able to make it on that trip. We believe that 80% of all claims can be disproved.
I was actually having a video chat, or I was on a live video chat with Ryan Buell, and I asked him about teen ghost hunters, and he's like, at first he's like, oh, I don't know, but then he's like, he just kept going throughout the video chat, just on and on. He's like, well, just understand you have a prejudice against you. I remember trying to join groups and everything when I was younger. But when he said that, I'm like, ha, I started a group. So we're basically making this documentary, kind of, for a pilot thing.
It's exactly what we're making this video for.
Yeah, and because we want to show some of the bigger people like Ryan Buell, and we'll send it to TAPS and just send it around, because not so much, like, we don't want to be on TV to be like super famous or anything. It'd give us more access to better equipment, and we can help more people, because people would call us to help them. Like, we gotta find people right now. It's kind of hard.
And also, once we get this stuff put on the internet, people can see it and see how professional we actually are, as opposed to people going, oh, teenage ghost hunters, why bother? I mean, they're probably just
playing with a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Dear Ryan, Chad, everybody American Ghost Hunter, Sergi, Mary Beth, Joe, Justin, Elfie, and the film crew.
You're forgetting someone.
I'm probably forgetting someone. I'm sorry. It's right
She
now. It's
emailed
1
us.
o'clock in
Sorry
the
if I'm
morning.
forgetting
I said
you.
Mary Beth.
Okay.
I said Mary Beth. It's okay. Anyway, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. We're finishing up our DVD in our little studio for you guys.
What's up?
That's Ted, our producer. You're not gonna meet him. Anyway, so right now we're filming the special part for the AGH edition. This is all that's different. I'm sorry if I made you feel more special. This is it. I hope you enjoy and don't criticize us.
Good friend.
One more thing is, it is the night before American Ghost Hunter, and what was I gonna say? Oh, and we've changed a lot since this video. I'll try to talk to you about it at AGH. I don't know if you're gonna take us seriously or what. So, yeah.
Only Connor gets a talk.